Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Jackson drives in. Pass to Ibaka. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Zubac's with it. Now Stoudemire defender. Here's Marion. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there. Ibaka outside. Here's George. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Hardaway. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And here's George for three. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
To the middle. All the way up top. The baseline J. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Offensive rebound. Zubac. To the paint. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Clippers.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Back to George. Ibaka outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 2, HIG TV, man. HIGA TV.
Here's Marbury. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
George. Assist goes
he gets that one.
Reggie Jackson.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Marion. Pass to Marbury. And the rejection by Zubac. Another block. Now here is George. Outside for Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Zubac.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Suns trail by 4. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. The shot will not fall.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And George with this stuff.
Paul George is aggressive. Look at his eyes right now, focused on scoring, and he sees the open path and gets right there.
And it's good, 2 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Paul George.
A nice shot by George.
Reggie Jackson.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Hardaway's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Substitution for your Suns. Ball outlaw. Casey Jacobson.
Stolen by Jackson. Outside, George buries the long-range jumper.
3-point field goal.
He's got 9.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. And pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
1 quarter in the book. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
That's his first
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Pass to Jacobson. Here's Marbury. No points in the game yet for him. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Marbury's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Suns. And George with the stuff.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Outlaw. Stoudemire inside. Here's Marbury.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
The Clippers trail. George looking around. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Outlaw. And here are the Suns. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Clippers foul.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple.
That's his second
He says,
foul.
I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
Second team foul.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Phoenix timeout. And the loudest second to get 3 pieces. Let's see who's the loudest.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. That's tipped. Paul George with the steal. And George with the stuff.
Just Paul George showing how dominant he can be as a two-way player.
The Suns leading. To Marbury. And he drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Marbury's got 6 in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Paul George rising up. Nice to see a little bit of that return to the younger days from PG.
Here's Jacobson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Five to shoot.
Phoenix foul. Go Outlaw. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Sean Marion.
Down low.
Hardaway.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Out of bounds. Suns ball. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Scott Williams.
And here are the Suns now. To the inside. And Williams throws it down.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
2 minutes.
Here's Marion. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Floats it up for Williams. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's George. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. Inside. Pass to Jacobson. Hardaway for 3. The shot comes out. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Ibaka goes in. Williams with the block. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Marion. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
It's blocked. Poked away. And they get it back. George from deep three-point land.
Foul. Scott Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his first points of the game.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen. They quickly rolls into position for the score. And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Barber.
LA foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
That's on Reggie Jackson.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers trail by 5. To the wing on the left. Back to George. Jackson looking around. It's blocked. Marion with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marion's got 7 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Ibaka. Outside Jackson. Knocks it loose. Out to Marion. All sorts of time. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ibaka right side. Clippers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. The shot by George, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Can they get it?
The assist.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the Suns call time. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish. And Hardaway attacking now with purpose. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Casey Jacobson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11. Puts up a 3. Here's Stoudemire. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Out to Hardaway. And here is Outlaw. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's deflected. Here's Gugliotta. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now, here is George. Here's Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubac has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
George. And no good. Great D that time from Hardaway. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Now, here is George. To the middle. It's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Paul George.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Timeout called, the Suns. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Marbury, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside, George. For the three. Here's Zubac. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
First team foul.
Here's Marbury.
Well, Winslow is so good when he's healthy. He can be a matchup problem offensively, but then can guard 1 through 4.
Clippers trail by 9. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Out of bounds. Suns ball.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix
Now
keeps possession.
The lineup for your Suns, Amare Stoudemire.
Here's Marbury. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. To the paint. The 8-footer. Here's Ibaka. That ball, nice feed that time from George. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead. Pass to Williams. Suns moving the ball around. Williams. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 7.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
No good from Zubac.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Ibaka. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter. With the drive, outside Hardaway. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Stoudemire. To the inside. Williams gets the bucket. And that's 10 points for Williams.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And this is where Ibaka's steely demeanor serves him well. No hesitation under pressure.
Tips it. It's good on the putback.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Down low. Ibaka. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both shots good from the stripe.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Outside, George. Pass to Winslow. On the wing, Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. The 3 from George. Misses there. So the Suns win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence.